is Majo John Madden in beautiful downtown El Diamante, Vera Cruz State, Mexico. And the taxi says El Diamante. The store says Paquito. Almost all the stores have in quotes the name of a person. I just met Francisco, who works in there, really sharp young guy who studied for a while in Shreveport, Louisiana, and likes using his English, and attended Mardi Gras this year, which I did last year. And here come, I think, the regional police. Let's get a look at them. That's a real difference about this area, because I mostly have not. Policia Municipal. Hola. I have not seen municipal police until I got to Veracruz State. Victoria is a big city, 300,000, had no city police department. They relied on the Tamaulipas State Guarda Estada, and I had several encounters with them, about 8 in both Victoria and Tampico, which is a city about the same size at the very south end of Tamaulipas State. Neither of those places. Tampico had traffic control squad cars, not armed, not law enforcement, although they could impound your car. But around, since I've gotten to Veracruz State, there seem to be some differences in the Veracruz police. Veracruz State Police, they go by Policia, not Guarda Estada. And I'm running into local departments, so I'm not understanding that. It doesn't seem to me that this is an especially lawless town. And that was for, they're out of Vega de la Torre, which is the local bigger city. So this is the town square. They don't really have a town square here. They have a place where you slow down on the carretera, the interstate, because of speed bumps here. And the local bus stops here, and for 12 pesos, which is about 3 or 4 cents, will take you into Vega. Or you can catch a taxi, and there's some taxi drivers right around the corner. And usually there are taxis parked here that will take you there, that 10-minute drive, for 50 pesos, which is about 13 cents. So amazing public transportation in Mexico, necessary because people don't have cars. Diana Tamales over there. I had tamales from Diana this morning, stunning. She's really great, and the tamales were to die for. Like a whole different thing from anything I experienced in the U.S. And there's about 10 restaurants, at least 10 restaurants in about a 2-block strip here. So there's tough competition. It's not clear to me that any of them are doing real well. Now this is summer, and there are beaches near here. Now you see lots of people on motorcycles, lots of kids on motorcycles. You can see a parent and 3 kids on a motorcycle. There's a big truck slowing down for the speed bump. They don't have stoplights. I mean, you run into stoplights some places, but this town is not a 1 stoplight town. It is a several speed bump town. And lots of double loads in Mexico. I did not encounter this. I've been traveling 3 years in the States for most of those 3 years, and in Mexico the last 3 months. I don't remember in the United States seeing double loads, but it's real common in Mexico for a truck to be pulling. Like 2 of those, or 2 gas tankers, or 2 huge containers. Real common. Also along this strip of road, there's a lot everywhere I go I don't understand. This has the same name as my daughter-in-law, Restaurant Alma. And this is the tamale end of town. My car is parked at a shop about 200 yards down there. And so I mostly have, you see see this hotel sign here? I mostly have hung out at the restaurant Aurelie, which is right in front of the hotel, a lot because the people are awful sweet and it's handy, but they have a Wi-Fi. The hotel has a really strong Wi-Fi, so I've been using that a lot. But the tamales are all down at that end of town, and pretty great. I may stick with Diana because I like her. For restaurants, I'll probably stick with those two, Aurelie and Diana. Lots of questions about this town. Why in a town this size? And I haven't looked at the Wikipedia yet. I've got a hunch there will be a Wikipedia article, but I'm not even positive. I'm guessing 1,000 people max. Why are there nicer trucks and cars? There's obviously some prosperity around here. Now here's the local bus. That's the bus you would take to Vega. Why is it a much nicer strip of carretera than most of the ones I've seen? I've driven down carretera where you take your life in your hands, and my car with terrible suspension becomes a bucking bronco. This is very nicely paved, smooth, and as you can see, a lovely yellow line. That guy could have taken me out. There's the regional, it's the local bus. That's the bus coming up from there. And this is the Superstar, where my friend Erica works. I go there to buy sodas a lot. Oh, and I want to go by and ask them if they have ice. Because yesterday or the last couple of days it's been hard to get ice. I want to buy a big bottle of Topo Chico and a bag of ice if I can.